It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wildcard Weekend. It's the Seahawks and the Niners, and it comes your way next.
It was a common sight in the 80s and 90s, not quite as frequent since, but it's back. Playoff football in the Bay Area here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. Intensity level will be off the charts.
And off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And he comes into these playoffs bringing a team that's been battle-tested, won the division, and earned the home playoff game here in round 1. But every year they know that a division champ, it feels like, gets beat. They don't want to be that team. They have to avoid the overconfidence and make sure they play the same way they played during the regular season, mistake-free and with passion.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. The Lance going to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Lance to throw it. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Lance. And he fires one, but incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
Yeah, he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. On 2nd and 7, Hurts. Open man is Uzomah. 7 yards there and a first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. They go play action with Hurts. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Throwing is Hurts. That one caught along the sideline. Did he stay in? Yes, he did. But hang on here. A penalty marker is on the field.
Foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So, Charles, this a defense that hasn't made a lot of mistakes like this on the road to this playoff matchup, but that a bad one there.
Yeah, you definitely want to rattle and shake up the other quarterback, but you know you've got to do it the right way. Otherwise, that call's going to be on the ground.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw. Step, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Drake Jackson coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And also brings up 4th. So out now is the Seattle field goal team. This will be a 34-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And you know, Charles, it's been a terrific season for them. They couldn't quite get that number 1 seed and the associated bye that goes with it, but nevertheless, they've got to be one of the favorites here to win it all.
They do, because of the season that they've had, the position that they're in, and we know under the old playoff system, they would have this game on. This weekend would not be one that they would play, but nevertheless, maybe it's a good thing. Sometimes you carry that momentum from the season all the way through the playoffs. If you get that open week, sometimes you lose it a little bit. So I think that's what's going to be their mindset.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Gets around him. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's Lance. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end. He's going to get decent yardage. Just a yard to go here on 2nd down. And Lance again going to keep it. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lance. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. That would give to the big fullback Juszczyk. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk taking it in from a yard out. And the Niners are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead.
I like a fancy playbook as much as anyone, but sometimes certain situations, they just call for doing the basics.
Well, that's what they did. Gave it to the big boy, and he got in for 6. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Well, we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Hurts. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From just shy of midfield. Hurts over the middle. That's caught by Metcalf. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. That's some momentum going, driving down the field. That'll set him back 1st and 15.
I mean, that type of play, when you've got to go in your direction, shoot, my man Old Mo is arching an eyebrow at him right now. You've got me going. Keep me going.
They'll drop to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. This is the tight end Fant. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. And his kick here is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Lance and the 49ers now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Lance looking to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But an alert 49er able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin. Now on 2nd and 16, Lance. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Now Lance taking a shot for Samuel. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A beautiful fake. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Play action. Here's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the 1st down marker. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Lance and the 49ers now, 1st and 10 at their own 13. Now Lance going to throw. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he works free. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Flashes another juke. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 55 yards as his guys are able to extend their lead. 13 touchdowns for the rookie during the regular season, and now he has his 1st in the playoffs.
And it shows off his big playability, too, because we saw this quite a bit in college, and it certainly continued here at the next level. Another explosive play for a guy who's made them all season long.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach is talking to his offense coordinator and saying, look, let's go and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Throwing now is Lance. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Nick Needham picks it off. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And that little deke, the juke move that we saw, able to give him the 1st down yardage before he's brought down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. A well-hit ball there. yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. And incomplete on the deep ball. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. Left side here, that's the tight end Fan. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Here's Hurts to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. It's a gain of 15. 1st down, Seahawks. Hurts. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. This to Hines on the drop-off. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. 1st down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. But 1st down, Hurts. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Hurts throw taken in here by Patrick. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. And this one is right through, and they have regained the lead. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a 1-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Lance now on 1st down. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. A final shot before half for Lance. And this will be incomplete. With a second left to go. A final shot before break. Lance. Toward the sideline, it's complete. An athletic grab, but still well short of the first. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. Let's take it inside his own 40. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. They're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. Now, if you're a fan of punting, this game's for you. He's been out there quite a bit. That one maybe his best yet.
They certainly got his leg loose by now. It kind of reminds me of my college football coach, John Majors. He loved the punting game because he liked the positioning, the field position, and he loved to play defense.
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a first down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll look to throw here. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be brought down back in his own 6-yard line. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Taking on the midfield logo. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Hands it off out of the gun. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. On second and goal, Lance over the middle, complete to Samuel. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still third and goal that they face now. Here's Lance to throw it. And that is incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
So, CD, maybe put a pin in that one as this game progresses. It's a field goal that gets some relief here in the third, but boy, you hate settling for three when you're that close to the goal line.
Well, it certainly pains me to say it, but I do think it was the right call. Now, if they lose, you and I both know that'll be one of the things that gets second-guessed. Why didn't you go for it on fourth and goal? But I know the mindset was take the points, get the lead. And by the way, if they went for it and got stuffed, they'd second-guess that too.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to end up incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. Lance and the 49ers now, first and 10, just shy of the 30. Lance looking to throw it. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Ooh, the juke. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 125 yards for him on the ground now as he's been terrific here this afternoon. Lance now on first down. Slant route connects with Deebo Samuel. And they'll get this down around the 47-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Hands it off out of the gun. Oh, he shifts past him. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll throw over the middle taken in. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he rifles one incomplete. Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Now Lance again. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. One quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Lance now to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners get an important score there to extend their lead here this 4th quarter. So an important drive for them there. And they're not home, but momentum, Charles, definitely in their favor now.
And I like the point you just made. They're not home yet, but a 1-point game, and if you kick the extra point, make it an 8-point game. Only one score, but you're right. Momentum definitely in their favor right now.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And out now come the Seahawks. Right now, Charles, this is the drive of the season. You're on the road here in the playoffs. It's put up or shut up. They need points.
This is where you have to come together as a team, as you just noted, on the road. So that means they've carried that mentality with them throughout. Hey, we've got to go out there, we've got to rely on ourselves, right? Focus, yet still find the fun in it. How great is this, guys? Look at the spot we're in right now. And then go to your top players, call the plays that they run best.
Yeah, sort of controlling their own destiny, but this place has been loud. Not going to be easy. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hurts finding his big receiver Patrick over the middle. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get this one to Patrick. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 23. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Oh, no, he lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. 30, 10, 5, and into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score a touchdown. And now both of these defenses have something to brag about following this one, each with a pick six today.
They are even there, but we still have to decide a winner, don't we, partner? And what they really want to brag about after this one is getting that W. The turnovers are great. Can they make plays now that tilt the balance in their favor?
Santos with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. Taken in at the 3. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Hurts. Call it a gain of 3. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is set away. This is taken at the 23. A nice punt, but a good run back as well at 13 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 145 yards rushing for him now as he has been a central figure in trying to get his guys to the 2nd round. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Lance going to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Here comes the 49ers punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. On 1st down, Hurts. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop it behind the line. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Throwing is Hurts. Left side complete to Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. Little moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now a first carry for their fullback. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career, and he parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this fourth quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. Second down. Here's an option right. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. He pitches it. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. So all eyes on this Seahawks offense. Down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. It's certainly a tough situation on the road, needing 2 scores to stay alive in the playoffs as they come up 1st and 10.
Now some concern out there right now as we got an injury stoppage. It's DK Metcalf who's getting some help following that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts. Finding Lockett for the catch here on the out route. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Buying time to his left.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They'll look to throw again. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Hurts trying to hurry up the offense.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. get to share it with the home team.
And the Niners will continue on as we say so long, everybody.